I have the honor of heading up a non-governmental organization, and I will have a lot to say about them tonight. And after the Hurricane Ivan, several of our members in Grenada were devastated and the work which they were doing in Grenada. They sent out an SOS to us, inviting us to institute a rehabilitation program and relief program in Grenada. It is not our normal area of work, not our mandate. We are into policy. We represent, we advocate on behalf of poor citizens all over the Caribbean. But that's not our mandate. But in distress, one had to reach out to one's colleagues. And we engaged a program that was more than 1.2 million EC dollars to build houses, to repair houses, to do microcredit, and to get people back on their feet again. We went into Grenada post-Ivan, and with $1.3 million, of which close to 500,000 was set aside for housing, it took us 8 months plus to build 80 houses. 80 houses. And if you understand how Grenada was in that aftermath, total confusion, total chaos, roads blocked, can't get supplies, no labor. We had to import labor from Trinidad and from Guyana. We landed $60,000 worth of lumber at the port in Grenada, and within a night it was gone. Stolen, taken, ran off with, disappeared, and nobody could give account.
I know.
Yet I am to believe tonight that a man, one poor black man, who could maskell himself, admitted had no certification, built 500 houses in Grenada in 3 months. 500 houses in 3 months. And nobody in the world, save for Jesus in heaven, can tell you where these houses are. You understand the ignorance that emanated from that man, Squeezy Pooch Maskell? You understand it? It is a case of pure political deception. And the fact that Maskell continues, even in despite of empirical evidence, to repeat it, should tell you alone that he is a diabolical and pathological liar. And that he ought, on that single point alone, to be made to resign as a minister of the crown in Barbados. Cannot be two standards. Has to be one standard in Barbados. That young lady, Liz Thompson, and I call her a lady advisedly. You saw her behavior in Parliament. Absolutely despicable. Imagine it. But I'm not going to waste time with her, because she made all C-class students in the world shame. She is, what can you say about her that is nice? She is a full-blooded, purebred, fighting, holy old politician. I like that with her. For now. Imagine it. Imagine it. She got up and tried to defend that, made the comment wanted to go and see the dump, that he should stay down there. And Owen Arthur, Owen Seymour Arthur, fired her from the cabinet of Barbados under the guise that she, Liz Thompson, who he said was the most cantankerous human being he had set hands on. And I say that advisedly tonight. He said that he's not accepting that in his cabinet for one comment, one nasty comment all day, but one comment. But yet you have a minister in his cabinet who is lying and misleading the public of Barbados and the Parliament of Barbados, and he is cuddling and giving succor to that minister. Why is this so? Could you imagine that he fired George Ping, P-A-I-N, from the cabinet for a letter or response to something that Roy Morris wrote? That is the standard that he set to kick people out of cabinet. But he allowed Pascal to step into cabinet. Sir Richard Cheltenham, Johnny as he was then, and still is. Owen Arthur ran all around Barbados, hunting down board members to get them to vote to resign from the board. You remember it? Threatening them over Aaron Truss, the Minister of Floods that put him in Parliament. Johnny Cheltenham had to leave office in Barbados prematurely because it was said that the board under him allowed Aaron Truss to claim $700 a day in per diem. That is Owen Arthur, setting himself up as this man of high standards. I'll give you example number 4. Wayne Hamilton Fitzgerald, 2-time in Lashley. When he tried to fire O'Brien Chapman from the Urban Development Commission, Owen Arthur said, go back to work. Go back to work. In the face of corruption, in the face of maladministration, $17,000 to cut down an ackee tree. Contractors who disappeared, some of them non-existent, can't find the houses. But could you believe it? Could you believe it? He fired Hamilton Lashley instead and took back O'Brien Chapman. And that is what they say. Give us Barabbas.